want to try it out because I haven't tried it yet. And now, so I know that I haven't been posting, and I keep saying that we're going to start posting for now on, but for now on, we're actually going to start posting more. Now, let's start this game.
Accessibility settings. Accessibility settings.
So let's go to continue. Your walk. Next up, global. Experience the super ship. Buckle your. This is Madden NFL 20.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people and my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself.
Hello everyone, it's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down here as the penalty flags come in right away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start.
Defense. It's an NFC.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Steeler drive. Or should I go flag?
Delay of game, offense.
What'd I do? How did I go against?
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Mahomes going to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh, that was an easy
inside
catch.
the 30. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 58 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in Orlando and off to a good start in this one.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And they're able to get the connection on the long touchdown pass, and that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And it is gobbled up by the NFC.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Ready. 95-56.
Defense auto flipped. I'm gonna use Miller.
Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down. From the gun on third down, Breeze. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
4th and inches.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
They're going for a field goal, and let's see who can block this. What are your New Year's resolutions, people? I just want to know, guys, what are your New Year's resolutions? Just let me know in the comments, and also what you can do in the comments. You can tell me what your favorite video from this entire channel was, and whoever likes the comment the most, I'm gonna bring that game back to the channel, and then you guys get to see that game again. So just go into my channel, and then
up a yard or two shy of the 30.
And then just whichever one you think was your favorite, just comment on the game. So if more and the game with the most likes, I'm gonna bring that game back to the channel.
That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
They're open over there.
There wasn't anyone.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
No.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
A first down carry for Barkley. And lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Oh, I was offside.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
I know. But like, why did you say you're against the offense if you're offside? Why should you say against the defense?
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Starters for the NFC across the O-line. It's Tyron Smith of Dallas at left tackle. Brandon Brooks of the Eagles at left guard. You got Alex Mack, the center of the Falcons. Another Cowboy, Zach Martin at right guard. And then Teron Armstead of the Saints holding down the right side. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
On
play action, it's Breeze. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the counter, Gurley. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
39.
One thing to keep in mind,
alrighty, guys.
Especially in the second half.
Are you guys ready for this?
Of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting them in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half because some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Do you think the NFC can do this?
Maybe.
Let's go.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit us first. This one from 40 yards out. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Artie Ward.
Rosas' kick is good.
Another field goal.
And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Whoa. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42-yard line. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
On first down, Mahomes forced out to his
went all the way
left.
to the back.
And brought in by the tight end Cook.
Come on,
To the right, to the right, to the right.
Number 87.
Yeah.
Touchdown AFC.
58
Cook.
yards.
Raiders.
And AFC strikes quickly there for 6. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And it is gobbled up by the NFC. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they
Yeah,
felt
but you only
they
do that
had
like
the
when
right
you lose,
situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
4th and 10.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
I'm going to go for tight end. I'm going to go for
the AFC offense set to take their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again. It got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play there for the AFC. 49 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins.
Man, these Texans wide receivers good. No wonder the Texans are good.
And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion. to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Breeze now. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd and 5. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Number 99
Texas. J.J. Watt.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here now, Roberts.
Go to the right.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be a short field ahead as the AFC takes over 1st and 10.
I bet I'm going to touch on first try.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
They were fully out.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, it's open.
He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins.
Touchdown.
That is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
Heard a coach talking.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Ow.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Detroit Lions.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her at it.
Miller.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you.
What was that?
How do you think they'll play this?
I think the smart.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. He completes it to Julio Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Breeze going to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Patriots. Steelers. That was a Viking. Maybe that was Justin Jeff. Hail Mary. Why are they going
and likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Why did we kick it off?
And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
This is the Pro Bowl.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Now Breeze on third down.
Oh, fumble.
Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
No,
the coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Insane, like for more than a second or 2 seconds.
So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens, and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Wow.
And he will score. Touchdown AFC. DeAndre Hopkins, 61 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
I can't throw it.
And this fake
why are you running back?
Just failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We won 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
It's time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Breeze. He completes it to Jones.
Well, sometimes it doesn't appear like much. The out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, he can turn into a big play. But the reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And 5.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Alrighty, so we're almost done. They're going for a field goal.
Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrich Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57.
No,
this will be from 56
it's 39
yards
to 9.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's what you're looking for.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
What the heck was that?
Oh.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Offense. What did I do? Illegal touching.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
What do you mean illegal touching? You just touched the ball with one hand.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good. 4 is
touchdown, AFC.
And he will score. Touchdown, AFC.
54 yards.
Jarvis Landry, 54 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Out to his left.
What was that?
What was that?
That was already in the zone.
His try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is someone back in your chair and you at. Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Chapter 2. Cover 4 quarters.
You ready?
They go play action here on 1st down.
Sack.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Alright, we're going for a cover 3 match. So,
before the quarter ends.
What do you think is going to happen?
To try again
This
after the
picture, what do you
sack.
think is going to happen? Oh my.
Not to be. It's incomplete.
Man, that quarterback
so
is
hook up.
bad.
His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of
It's
play.
4th quarter.
It's the AFC in possession, though they
4 minute
trail here to
offense.
begin the 4th. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
These are only, PA power 0.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
16 yards of 1st down.
Let's go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
In the NFL
Eric
is
Ebron,
that?
the big tight end, his intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. You just hand it off inside. You're getting your
Bro, did you guys just see that? Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown AFC from number 30, Steelers.
Well, what we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken
We're beating
tackles
the
and they're
NFC
leading to a
51 to
huge
9.
touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Let's go. Touchdown.
And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone.
Good.
And the fake extra point works to extend their
53
lead
to
by
9.
2.
Partner,
Being the
they're up
NFC.
big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they
We're gonna
fake it
go.
and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They faked the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number empirical.
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football and still the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Breeze. It's caught. Jones. He's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a 1st down. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard
Alrighty, guys, so
a good pick up there.
I wonder if you guys like this video. So
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10.
when I told you about
he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Breeze to throw again.
If you guys,
that was complete to Gurley.
so
the stop will come
when I told you about
like
if you want to bring back
like
games that I used to play on my channel, you can also choose this game, and I'll make it. I'll make videos about it until February. So make sure to tell me.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing now is Breeze.
Touchdown.
And that is
NFC.
Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Yeah.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, so it's not flag.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Aaron Donald with a sack. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody.
Alrighty, guys, we just
that's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played.
We beat the NFC 53-16. That's today's video. So,
especially the AFC.
I'll see you guys in the next video, and make sure to subscribe. My New Year resolution is to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Goodbye, guys. I hope you like this video.